And aggressive driving is raising concerns across the borderland, and this goes all the way back actually to when a man was killed in a suspected road rage incident all the way back in September. That's right, Trevor. KTSM 9 News reporter Jasmine Perry is live in West El Paso, where she tells us she witnessed a road rage incident firsthand. And Jasmine, tell us more.
Good afternoon, Stephanie and Trevor. So out here, I'm on Mesa Street where I actually interviewed someone, an El Paso resident, out here on the street. Behind me, we had two cars yelling at each other aggressively. Now, these drivers, you know, they're going through it, they're talking about it, they're actually yelling at each other, and me and the interviewer were very, very concerned. But as I can tell you is that El Paso says if you are experiencing any road rage, to report it immediately.
Es una situación que requiere atención.
Oh. Full of aggressive drivers, a woman and a man arguing in the background as I interviewed a local resident.
Manejar un automóvil.
To drive a vehicle at that speed, one distraction, you can lose your life.
Pierdes la vida.
An alarming trend in our area. Luis Rodriguez Reyes drives a delivery truck across El Paso and says he's in some close calls out on the roads.
Tráfico es algo que veo todos los días. O sea, veo gente.
I see people honking, I see people insulting one another, and then out of nowhere, I ask myself, did I do something wrong? But no, I haven't done anything wrong. Simply people are just in a rush. They cut me off or they speed up, and honestly, it's very chaotic.
He urges his fellow El Pasoans to drive with caution and think about the others they share the road with.
We can't forget the most important thing is our own lives. It's about taking care of ourselves and being sure of ourselves. It's not worth wanting to get to work early, or if you're running late and want to get to work on time. It's not worth risking your own life and others.
El Paso Police Department Sergeant Javier Zambrano says aggressive driving can escalate quickly. For example, the road rage incident on I-10 that happened back in September. It left one young man dead. The person who pulled the trigger still on the run.
Through the investigation, we learned that there are some witnesses that have seen those vehicles or saw those vehicles cutting in front of each other for a while. And the individual in one of the vehicles took out a handgun and fired fatally, wounding our victim.
Zambrano also recalling the road rage incident a while back on Pebble Hills, where a mad driver threatened a young individual with a gun, striking the passenger in the back as they tried to flee.
There are incidents that there is no reason for these incidents to happen. We cannot let our emotions control the way that we're driving.
Now take a look at your screen. Here are some tips that the community can do if they experience and see dangerous drivers on the road. So report aggressive driving to the police when you see a driver out of control. Do not respond to an aggressive driver because it can make the situation worse. Instead, simply move out of their way as well. Now, Zambrano urges the borderland community to not let any of these drivers with bad attitude influence you. Reporting in West El Paso, I'm Jasmine Perry, KTSM 9 News.